Well, forget the council clean-up. Bargain hunters say storage auctions are the way to cash in on dumped goods. And with bidding starting at just $1, they say there's plenty of money to be made.
Luck, a little bit of chance, a lot of fun.
We Aussies love looking for a bargain and can't walk away from the fight of an auction.
Going to be a collector for that.
It's the ultimate lucky dip, where punters can strike it rich or get a load of rubbish. But you're not going to know until you open up that cage.
Could be trash or treasure.
Tonight we meet the Aussies who've turned bargain hunters. This room furnished a la storage unit.
Yeah, all this for $250.
Go digging for some gold.
Wow.
And reveal how you can get your hands on a steal.
We started at $1, and therefore it puts everyone as an opportunity to bid on it.
Meet Graham Haddo. He likes to think of himself as part detective, part gambler. This dad is one of many Aussies who have jumped on the storage container craze.
It's almost like Christmas, opening up a storage unit and going, wow, what's in here? What treasures can be found?
He likes it so much, he's living in one. Well, almost. All the items you see in this room are from someone else's storage unit.
About $1,000 worth of merchandise out of the storage unit for $260.
We're talking silverware, ornaments, TV and furniture. Tell me about this piece.
Well, this seems to be a piece of trench art from World War II. The soldiers made these in the trenches in their downtime. So.
And they're real bullets, are
yes,
they?
Yes,
Amazing.
it's made out of real bullets. So
I wonder how much that'd be worth.
I think it's more sentimental value, but it'll be staying with us for a long time to come, that one.
So how does it all work? Well, if a tenant isn't paying their rent or has abandoned their goods, storage companies need to recoup their losses. So they put the loot up for grabs.
145, sir. 135 there.
Then the bidding war begins.
155 there. 165 where?
It's a pastime made popular thanks to reality TV programs across the world.
450 € l'enchère à ma droite. Et vous?
Storage Wars France.
And now it's blown up in Australia, with iBidOnStorage recently launching. It's the first website dedicated to storage auctions. Grant McNamee runs the national marketplace, where bidding begins at $1.
At the close of an auction, payment is made by the buyer to the seller, and they then have 72 hours to get down to site and to clear out that container in full.
So what could you be in for? We've been given access to a storage container that's about to go to auction. With the help of valuer Liz Cyber from Cyber's Vintage Bazaar, we'll see if it's gold or garbage. First up, some Essendon footy memorabilia.
$80, $100 thereabouts.
A mystery box reveals some DVDs and games, which could fetch $100 or $2. Then there's the big brand tools. How much for all of them? And they're pretty good brand names.
Yes, well, if you wanted to sell them quickly, I'm sure you'll get at least $200 for the lot. If you've got time and patience, you'll get a lot more.
This digital camera could sell for $200, not to mention a flat-screen TV and a bunch of vintage consoles and games.
Very collectible.
We've sold everything from antiques to artwork to jewellery and watches.
Josh Sanders from Grays Online says storage containers are one of their most popular categories.
Oh, we've sold some for over $25,000. It really does depend on what's in the unit themselves. So, yeah, some of them have been full commercial catering and artwork and memorabilia.
But don't think you can take the good stuff and leave the junk. Mark Gregg is Director of Operations at Store Local.
They take the entire unit, which is another thing that's been great for the industry, and it ensures that everything is at the best possible price.
Here are the tricks of the trade. Check to see if the seller will let you inspect before you buy. Look for a well-packed storage unit. That can be an indication of value. Remember that there can be a bidder's premium, and factor in the other costs like transport and tip fees. For Grays Online, most of the auctions start on Thursday and Friday and end Tuesday or Wednesday.
There are never any warranties or guarantees on what you purchase, and always remember, there isn't a pot of gold in every storage unit.
There has been some things that we've pretty much just put straight in the bin. What you believe is in there may not actually be in there. You could see a box with equipment on it, but it may not have that in the box. It may be empty, or it may have clothes or something else in it. So, yeah, it's a bit of potluck.
But Graham is a gambling man.
It's a lot of fun.